Here is James Jones into Greenwich. Greenwich finds Clayton inside. Smith comes looking for it, gives it back to Fletcher, uses Jamal Williams in the screen, looks to go to the basket, floats it in from the corner.
I don't care how big you are, how good a shot blocker you are, when Fletcher plays the drive like that, he pulls up so quickly, it's like a surprise shot. It's very difficult to defend.
And at the other end, Mike McCall answers. Manchester moving the ball around the three-point line. Greenwich tries to get it to Butler, but it's stolen by Jamal Williams, who finds Fletcher. Fletcher at the top of the key, shoots the three, in it goes.
Ability to penetrate, you find them backing off, and that's where he gets that surprise move in.
There's Butler driving to the basket, then tries to dish it outside to Jones, and Jeremy Smith picks it off as easy as you like. He'll drive to the basket, up high off the glass.
Well, the Eagles have recovered well from those two early scores by the Giants.
It's Clayton trying to find Jones. Fletcher comes up with a steal this time, and again it's Smith off the races, up to the basket and lays it in for two. Here's Fletcher turning the corner, gives it back out to Jamal Williams, puts in the long three.
Well, it's the first time I've seen a little bit of Clayton on films, but he seems to work really hard without the ball to get into the position he wants to in the offense.
Fletcher there turning it over.
I'm looking at him, you know, he's
transition
beat everybody down the floor.
Yeah. Here's Greenwich at the other end now. Hand off to Jones, who comes round the corner. Oh, great pass from James Jones. They've penetrated Manchester's defence pretty well so far, and there's another example of it. There's McCall to reply. Greenwich will try the three-point shot. Callum Jones has come on for his brother in that exodus, so it looks as if it was purely a tactical thing from Danny Byrne. Oh, there's a nice turn from Clayton and a slam home and a swing on the basket.
There was no help defense at all between him and the basket. Great move.
Yes, Callum Jones.
Well, you can see the Eagles' defense straight away, can't you, when Callum has it. They're just protecting against his ability to try and penetrate.
Greenwich for three, and Callum Jones' shot is short. James Jones got the rebound, and Callum Williams tries to drive in, obviously looking for Clayton every time. Clayton finds James Jones outside, and there's a great three-point shot. Manchester have got 5 seconds here to get a shot off. Callum Jones will go almost all the way to the basket. His floater goes up, and it counts.
Now, if they're going to play a zone, as it looks like, Eddie's the man for that.
I think they're playing the zone particularly because
here we go.
Up for the three, and in it goes. Obviously, Fletcher fouled him.
I mean, like you, we commentated on that game when they played Edinburgh Kings in the previous round. And what was Eddie, 8 for 9 or 7 for 8? Yeah, but look where he is. Look, he's playing behind the defence, looking for that corner spot to cause problems.
Yes, Greenwich, he's going to drive to the basket. That's a long finger roll. Didn't make it, but great offensive rebounding.
Great passing.
Yeah, great offensive rebounding by Callum Jones, and then Bankovic, and throws a long pass to James Jones. He bullets one inside the Butler, who still can't get it free, but he found Callum Jones.
It's about Willie Clayton. He's a great talker. On the bench, he's a cross between an assistant coach and a cheerleader.
And there's Fletcher driving all the way to the basket.
No chance at all to block that.
He's got his hands in there on the... Oh!
Wow.
And suddenly they're back to within 2 at 30-28. The Giants lead. Greenwich inside. Nice pass from James Jones to Greenwich.
Only that, he's been doing a pretty good job protecting the rim as well.
And there's Eddie Matthew for 2.
I shouldn't be surprised about how good a shooter Eddie Matthew is, because I remember Paul telling me when this kid was something like 15 or 16, he took part in a 3-on-3 competition somewhere, and I think he had about 23s in a competition in one particular game. And I think
Fletcher finds Defoe, but Defoe can't take the handle. Butler finds Callum Jones making it through. Eagles will take a timeout. Yeah. It's talking about, oh, there's Fletcher trying to drive to the basket, and Clayton gets across.
Yeah.
Nice pass from Butler to great play from James Jones.
I think one thing this Giants team have been well drilled at is when they receive the ball, is looking and squaring up to the basket so they can see all the options.
Jeremy Smith.
But more importantly, he pulled up before he got into the defender.
Wow, you just talked about Greenwich there, Dave, and he's just hit another really deep three. Kyle Williams for 3. Oh, that hits the rim and down into the arms of Willie Clayton for another rebound.
He did everything right about that shot, though. He did everything right. He read it. He was wide open.
Oh, Manchester another 3 at the other end from Mike McCall. He blows past Eddie Matthew, but Eddie Matthew comes back at him. Great hands by Eddie Matthew. And Fletcher comes away with it, and then goes coast to coast with a lead.
I mean, good ball movement like that should encourage the Eagles. That's the way to go. I mean, you look at it in all honesty, there are 3-point shooting at 32%. It's a little disappointing, but they have got guys who are capable of knocking them down.
Callum Jones back on. Here's Fletcher trying to drive to the basket. Good hands there by. There's a steal from Ramon Fletcher to Jamal
Great
Williams.
movements.
And again, great transition.
Giants only picked up 1 foul in this quarter.
No, they've picked up 3. Eagles have only picked up 1. There's Kyle Williams for 3. Eagles now waiting for the last shot. Fletcher holding for the last shot. He's trying to drive in. Great cut from Kyle Williams. Lasker did find him before going up against Clayton, but that's way short. And Tory Butler takes the ball in.
He's not only a good defensive rebounder, he's not only a good shot blocker, he's also a good shot changer.
Jamal Williams goes up for the 3.
That's 0 for 3.
0 for 3. Willie Clayton takes his 10th rebound.
So I think, maybe getting that ball into Darius Defoe is going to be the better option next.
Mike McCall from the charity stripe.
Well, getting Darius involved more in the paint, gives him a chance of a higher percentage score, but it also makes Clayton play some defense.
And there's another great transition.
Well, we're not even played half the quarter yet, and the stat was that one of the stats that stood out in terms of 31% against 66 has just got massively worse.
Cole finds Greenwich. Greenwich is going to shoot the 3. That's the first one he's missed, but a great offensive rebound by Tory Butler, and Manchester recycled beautifully.
I'm a little bit concerned about Ramon because, like everybody else, I read the reports last week, and didn't he get ejected with 2 technicals?
Yes, Kyle Williams to Darius Defoe, back to Kyle Williams. Kyle Williams drives inside. McCall. Here's Jamal Williams for 3. I think what it is, Dave, is it flashes on the last person who's fouled.
Okay.
So Callum Jones coming up to the 3-point line and lead back to double figures. There's Drew Lasker. He's missed his layup. He thought he was fouled. Nothing given. It's Manchester again who come forward. There's Greenwich with another layup. Yes, Fletcher. He comes inside, just inside, knocks down the 2. Clayton will go at the basket this time, and he's managed to get. That's probably the farthest shot he's done. It's only about 6 foot.
Way out of his range.
Mike McCall turns the corner. He looks gives it to Greenwich. So McCall will shoot the 3. Gets it back from Greenwich. Across to Jones. Jones comes inside. Nice 2-point shot.
Yeah.
Jeremy Smith to Kai Williams. Kai Williams for 3. Would have been a foul on Darius, which would have. Oh, that's too easy. The Eagles looking a bit disheartened, to say the least, Dave.
Not doing enough with the defense for me, Jeff.
There's Fletcher for 2.
The Eagles only need just a little short little run. 5-0, 6-0, different game.
Players have got to give the fans
They
some
have.
support.
Jeff, I couldn't agree with you more. It's down to the players to fire the fans up, not the other way around.
And there again, we've got another ball inside. Easy ball inside to Greenwich. He didn't make the layup, but guess who took the offensive rebound? Mr. Clayton. Eagles just standing around, no movement at all. There's another 3. Ball goes up from Kai Williams. Smith finds Fletcher on the rebound. Fletcher goes for the reverse layup. He makes it. The Tory Butler there, he hadn't got a point in the first half. He's got 7 in this half, but he's also got 9 rebounds. And look at that transition there, Dave. That was fantastic. Eagles trying to hustle. Yeah. Darius Defoe thinks about the 3, but it's Ramon Fletcher who's going to put the 3 up. Oh, what a great pass. What a great pass from James Jones. Behind the back. Eddie Matthews wide open, but Willie Clayton, wow.
I think James Jones has done that in a really good game tonight.
7 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists. That's James Jones tonight.
Yeah, and the one thing the stats don't show is a lot of veteran leadership.
Wow, this is extremely subdued Eagles Community Arena as they go down to a crushing, I was going to say crushing 21-point loss, but Kyle Williams puts up a 3 on the buzzer and it goes in and it makes the final score 89 to Manchester Giants, 71 to the Eagles.